The Apple Watch is the best smartwatch. You probably heard that by now. But the real question is Apple Watch the best watch period? There are different series of Apple Watches, but today I'm just gonna deal with the Apple Watch Series 5 Aluminium 44mm GPS variant and try to explain why I think it's better than any other watch out there. This is an Apple Watch Series 5 GPS variant. This exact model will cost you about 44,000 rupees. Here I am on Amazon India looking for some premium watches in the price range of 40 to 50,000 rupees. As you can see, there are many options. But why do I think that the Apple Watch is better than all of these high quality premium watches? Before I start, I just want to mention that I am by no means a watch expert, nor do I consider myself to be a fan of any particular watch brand. So this video is going to be based on my opinion as an average person looking to get a high quality premium watch. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into it. Hey guys, I'm Paul and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna find out if the Apple Watch is the best watch that you can get for your money. If you're planning to buy one, stick around till the end of this video to find if you should buy the Apple Watch Series 5 right now or you should wait for the Series 6 that is coming this September. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, by now probably everybody agrees that the Apple Watch is the best smartwatch that you can get. But is it the best watch of any kind out there? To answer this question, we need to ask what do we usually look for when we are buying a premium high quality watch. The first one is design and build. The watch should look good and should be built well so that it lasts you a long time. Then you'd see if the watch's manufacturer has a good brand value and if they provide good service. Personalization. How well you can customize the watch for yourself. From the strap, the material, to the dial and the color. Then you want the watch to be able to do everything that you want it to do. Tell your time, set alarms maybe, or stopwatches according to your personal needs. And the last one is that the watch should be priced reasonably. I'll put down a link to the timestamps to each of these sections so that if you want to just watch one of these sections, you can go right ahead to that particular timestamp. Cool. Let's start with build and design. Apple has not only focused on making a really good smartwatch, they've also put a lot of effort into making a really high quality premium watch. The Apple Watch Series 5 has a haptic digital crown. So whenever you rotate the crown to change, let's say the date or time of the alarm that you want to set, the watch vibrates, giving you a feel of actually winding an analog automatic watch. The small little things like the way the watch vibrates or the way the back of the watch looks gives you the feeling of wearing a really high quality watch. The Apple Watch that I have here is an aluminium one and it's the most affordable option out there. But don't let the price fool you. The aluminium is really good and high quality. Personally, I prefer the matte black of the aluminium finish rather than the shiny stainless steel finish. Even the strap, this is probably the best silicone strap that I've ever seen in a watch. It does not easily scratch up at all and the metal hardware on the strap just makes it even better. Even the way you remove the straps on your Apple Watch is really cool in my opinion. It's really simple and elegant. The Apple Watch Series 5 has water resistance of up to 50 meters. Here's what I initially didn't know about the Apple Watch. The aluminium variant of the watch comes with a mineral glass on front. Initially, I thought every Apple Watch Series 5 is made up of a sapphire glass on the front. Personally, I feel like Apple should have included a sapphire glass display at this price point because sapphire glass tends to be stronger and more scratch resistant than a mineral glass. What does bother me is the prices for the screen replacement of your Apple Watch. Apple charges whopping $300 to get a screen replacement done for your watch. $300. And if I'm not mistaken, Apple doesn't even do screen replacements in India. You're basically paying about half of your Apple Watch's price to get your screen fixed. Therefore, I highly suggest that you opt for Apple Care or some sort of insurance for your watch. But then again, I've done some research and found that Seiko charges about $150 to $200 to just get the servicing done for their watches. If you're buying a watch that is worth that much money, you might as well treat your Apple Watch like you'd treat any other premium watch. If you know you are gonna be rough with your watch, just put on a bumper or a case for daily use and remove it whenever you feel fancy. The next on our list is brand value. To be fair, Apple is pretty new to the watchmaking business compared to the other watch manufacturers. But that doesn't mean that Apple's branding has any less value than a Fossil or a Seiko. Apple's watches range from 25,000 rupees all the way up to lakhs of rupees. And I'd go as far as to say that people recognize an Apple Watch more than any other premium watch brand. Apple provides a 1-year warranty to all of the Apple Watches, but you can extend it through Apple Care or an insurance. Brand value has a direct impact on the resale value of the watch. Here's a list of used Apple Watch Series 5s. As you can see, they hold up their value pretty well. The watch lets you style it to your personal liking. Your watch can completely look different to mine and everybody else. And in my opinion, that makes every Apple Watch unique and different because it can be personalized to look the way ever you want it to. That brings us to personalization. This is one of the main reasons why I considered getting an Apple Watch. I just couldn't stand the thought of having to stick with the same watch dial every day and every time. Changing the watch straps on a Fossil or Seiko is not very intuitive. You have to either get it to a servicing spot or even changing it up by yourself is a hassle. And this is why the Apple Watch made perfect sense to me. You can change the watch dials to your heart's content. You can make it look like a really classy, simple, elegant watch or a really complex, high information gadget that can even show you things like your heart rate. You can even make a folder on your iPhone's Photos app and make that your watch face. You can have pictures of your loved ones or the pictures that you simply like right on your watch. The watch faces that Apple provides are the best out there in my opinion. You can have different kinds of watch faces for different kinds of outfits. This also applies to the watch bands. While Apple makes really high quality watch bands, they're equally expensive. But luckily, Apple Watch has the most number of accessories like watch straps compared to any other watch out there, smartwatch or not. There are hundreds to thousands of watch straps that are available, from leather to silicone to even metal. Your watch doesn't just have to look good, but it should also be able to perform all the functions that you want it to. Which gets us to function. We are going to divide this section into 3 parts: the Apple Watch as a watch, the Apple Watch as a health and fitness tracker, and the Apple Watch as a personal computer. The Apple Watch Series 5 has for the first time an always-on display. Traditionally, an Apple Watch's display was always off, and if you wanted to turn on, you either have to raise your wrist or just tap on the display. While this is functionally fine, it takes away from the experience of actually wearing a real watch. The Series 5 fixes this with an always-on display. Having the always-on display makes the watch feel like a watch rather than a gadget. It not only makes the watch look good, but also adds to functionality. One of Apple's biggest strengths is its watch faces. Apple gives you about 30 different watch faces to pick from. Every watch face is unique and performs well for a specific function. Like the activity watch face is really useful while you're working out, and the infograph is the best watch face for having the most amount of information on your watch. And if you're a minimalist or you don't just want your watch to feel like a gadget, you also have simple and elegant watch faces like the California dial, the color watch face, the fire and water watch face, and more. You can also customize these to your liking by adding complications or just leaving the watch as is for a simple analog watch like experience. Apple has various complications available, everything from weather updates to reminders to calendars and even your heart rate. You can customize your Apple Watch to your personal taste and usage. And knowing that I can customize my watch face to my use and my liking instantly made me pick the Apple Watch over other premium watches. The most important function that the Apple Watch has to do is to tell you time. There are not one but 3 ways that the Apple Watch can tell you time. You can look at the time like you usually do on your watch dial. You can tap and hold and Siri will announce the time for you. And this is my personal favorite. Your watch can tap your wrist in Morse code to tell you time. This only works when your watch is in silent mode. I really love this feature and I really wish that Apple implements this feature outside of the silent mode. The Apple Watch can set timers and alarms and even stopwatches, as you'd expect. Okay, now I want to stop here and mention that even if you never use the smart features on your watch and you'd want to use the Apple Watch as a regular watch, it still provides with a better experience and options, such as from personalization to making the watch feel and work the best for you. But as you all know, this is not even close to what the Apple Watch is capable of doing. There are things that the Apple Watch does that after 6 months of using the watch still boggles my mind. Okay, let's get into health and fitness. The Apple Watch is the best watch you can get if you want a health and fitness tracker. It even keeps reading your heart rate and accordingly tells you to breathe for a few minutes in the middle of a busy day. Initially, I thought this was a silly gimmicky feature, but pausing in the middle of a busy day and just breathing for a couple of minutes can have a real impact on your health. The Apple Watch also keeps track of your resting position and prompts you to stand up once in a while. This again, in my opinion, is really useful. If you have a job that involves sitting at a computer desk or sitting anywhere, standing up once in a while is really good for your back and your posture. And then there are apps like Workouts and Activity. The Workouts app has various workouts available, almost everything you'll probably ever need. It shows your calories burnt and how short you are of reaching your fitness goals. Your watch even rewards you with badges every time you complete an achievement. The Apple Watch has also two safety features that in my opinion can be life-saving. Your Apple Watch uses its accelerometer and gyroscope to detect if you have taken a hard fall. As soon as it detects a fall, it starts calling the emergency services and also your emergency contacts that you've set on your iPhone. When I first heard about the Apple Watch getting an ECG, it just blew my mind. In case you already don't know, ECG stands for electrocardiogram. This is usually used to check if your heart has any irregular beating patterns. And you can just Google and see for yourself how many people have claimed that this feature has saved their lives. And this is one of the main reasons why I say that the Apple Watch is the best watch, because it not only helps you stay fit and healthy, but also can potentially even save your life one day. And anything that motivates you to live healthier and can potentially save your life is worth checking out in my opinion. And now we get to the last and the most interesting part, the Apple Watch as a personal computer. In my opinion, smartwatches are the epitome of personal computing. Having a computer on your wrist is as personal as it can get. The Apple Watch is basically an extension of your iPhone. You can get notified about reminders, edit them, create new ones, and respond to all of your reminders right from your Apple Watch. You can also get directions while you're driving. If you're driving a four-wheeler, your watch can simply tap your wrist and let you know when you have to take a turn. But if you're driving a two-wheeler like me, your watch can basically give you navigations instead of your phone. The Apple Watch lets you remotely access your iPhone's camera. If you're shooting videos, you can start and stop recording, change cameras, zoom in and out, turn flash and live photos on and off. I shoot these videos all by myself, and this is a really handy feature for me. Just like any other smartwatch, you can also read, react, reply to all the messages right from your Apple Watch. You can also receive, reject, or make calls directly from your Apple Watch without ever having to touch your iPhone. Here are some other features that are worth mentioning. Calculator. This can be really handy when you have it right on your watch. Voice notes. You can record voice notes directly from your Apple Watch. These will later show up on your iPhone automatically. Find people. You can check your friends and family's location right from your Apple Watch if you have it set up on your iPhone. You can also download and play music wirelessly without needing an LTE or a Wi-Fi connection. The Apple Watch also keeps checking the ambient noise level and warns you whenever it's too loud and can damage your hearing. Walkie-talkie allows you to talk to your friends or family that have an Apple Watch without calling them. You can also ring your iPhone right from your watch if you cannot find it. Apple Pay is one of the most overlooked features in the Apple Watch. And if Apple Pay is available in your country, you can directly go up to the POS machine, double tap the side button on your Apple Watch, and the payment will automatically be done. Currently, Apple Pay is not yet available in India. Siri, in my opinion, makes the Apple Watch whole and complete. Siri is really fast and quick with the replies, unlike other voice assistants. You can access almost all of these features that I've just talked about just by asking Siri. If using a smartwatch seems like too much to you, Siri comes to your rescue. You need not worry about how everything is or how everything works. If you want to set a timer, just ask Siri. If you want a translation of something quickly, ask Siri. Want to perform a calculation? Ask away. Let's say you're writing a document on your computer and you just want a simple conversion. You can ask Siri on your watch right away. You can be grocery shopping and have your hands full and ask Siri to read the shopping to-do list for you. You can also ask Siri to recognize a song that's playing in the background. You can go ahead and also add the song directly to your library right from your Apple Watch. The best thing about the Apple Watch is that it keeps improving. Recently, Apple has announced iOS 14 and watchOS 7. There are lots of new features, but two of them really caught my attention. The first one is sleep tracking. This is already possible right now with the help of a third-party app. But with iOS 14, Apple is adding sleep tracking to its list of health and wellness features. The second one is Siri shortcuts. Siri shortcut is one of my favorite features of the iOS platform, and I think that it's massively underrated. If you don't already know what Siri shortcuts are, they're basically custom commands that you can ask your iPhone to execute with just one tap of a button. For instance, with just one tap of a button, your iPhone can get the directions to work, play your favorite playlist, and also send a message to your boss or your colleague that you're on your way. And I'm so excited that Siri shortcuts is finally coming to the Apple Watch. Apple Watch Series 5 is the best watch that is available in 2020 for the price. The convenience and the customization that the Apple Watch provides is simply unparalleled. And I think spending about 44,000 rupees or $430 on the Apple Watch Series 5 is a really good deal. Even if you don't have the budget for the Series 5, the Apple Watch Series 3 is still a great smartwatch and is also much cheaper than the Series 5. So now we get to the question, should you buy an Apple Watch Series 5 in 2020? If you have that kind of budget and you're looking for a watch, just go for it. If you're confused between buying an Apple Watch Series 5 right now or waiting for the Series 6 that is coming this September or October, here's a way to think about it. Would you want to wait for the next Fossil or a Seiko watch? Probably no, right? And in my opinion, Apple has perfected the watch from the Series 5. There is not a lot that Apple can add from here because it's already so good. So I definitely suggest you to go ahead and buy the watch if you really want to. Don't get hung up on buying the latest and the greatest, because no matter what you get, there is always going to be something that's newer and better. Well, that's just my opinion. If you really want to, you can wait till October until the Series 6 comes out. The Series 5 will also drop in price, and if you're confused whether you should get a GPS or a cellular version, ask yourself this question: how often are you without your phone? If the answer is very often, then go ahead and buy the cellular version. But if you do have your phone with you almost always, just save yourself up some money and go for the GPS variant. If you're planning on buying the Apple Watch Series 5, there is a link down below in the description box. Thank you ever so much for watching the video till the end. This is my first YouTube video. After years of procrastination, I have finally decided to start this channel. If you did like the video, please leave a like down below. And if you want more tech content like this, please consider subscribing to my channel so that you don't miss out on my uploads. If you have any questions or disagree with anything that I said, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. And that's it for today, guys. Until next time.